What were you, Drip? What were you just saying about a game?
I said, you know what is a good game?
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D World is a good game.
It is a really good game.
It is.
Particularly the version on Switch in particular.
Yeah, you know what sucks about the version on Switch, though?
What's that?
When you're not playing handheld and it wants you to do the little touchy things. I hate that.
Not the best. Not the best.
It's not.
Everybody coming into the stream, whether you're coming in live or you're here coming in during the VOD.
Chat and all that.
If you're expecting a podcast, just fast forward about 20 minutes from now, and you'll see us begin our podcast. Right now is the filtering. We're filtering in as we wait for distinguished gentlemen and ladies to come in and watch us as we talk about nonsense. And tonight's nonsense is Zelda. Go team.
It'll be every week until the Tears of the Kingdom hype dies off.
Indeed. Which probably won't happen for, I would say, solidly 2 months.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
I got a beer of the week myself, Drip. I know you have a beer of the week. You want to show off yours?
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Hang on.
Right. You had said that. I got my beer of the week.
I'm going to let the chat pick mine.
Yeah. I'll probably wait a minute to show my beer of the week, too. We need to have more people come in.
Yeah, I'm going to wait. And I'm trying to get that pulled up right now so I can see what's going on. Where? Ooh, I almost said it.
Where are you?
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I almost said it. I'm trying not
I did it for you.
I'm so sorry.
I found some new Zelda tunes. It makes me happy.
What'd you find?
There's still Game Chops.
Yeah,
it's Hyrule lo-fi. Not Zelda. Hyrule lo-fi. I like it.
Okay. What's the... Give me this. Pop out chat. There we go.
A little loud, I think.
Whoa. There we go. Put it down here where I can see it. There we go.
There we go.
Are we live? We good? Everything good?
We live? Oh, Discord. I gotta do Discord. Gotta press the buttons. Bop. You can retweet the tweet as well if you so choose, Drip.
Are you sure that we're good?
We're good ski.
No, it says that it's waiting. You're in the wrong one.
You're joking.
I'm not. We are not live.
I'm looking at us live right now.
Yeah, we're not live on the one we're supposed to be on, though.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back.
Here.
Try this again. What's happening now? Try it again. Test. Are we live?
We are live.
What's happening now? Try it again. Test. Okay. Is it a different stream now, too? Is this a whole different link?
No, this is on the one that it was. This is on the one. It just popped up. I don't know.
You were live before. Alex says we were live before. I tend to think we were.
Well,
I think that, Drip, thinking about it again, not in the split second, I think what you were experiencing there was a lack of refreshness. YouTube does that for me all the time.
I don't think that's what it was.
Well, what was it then?
I don't know.
Where are you?
Yeah,
where's the stream? I think is this a separate video? Is this a separate video now too? Like, how does this even work? What happened? What's going on? I don't know. What is this world we live in? I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm gonna click our link from Discord. Make sure that's still a working link. I think it is. That is a working link. Let me see. Let me see. What were you, Drip? What were you just saying about? Oh no, yeah. That's so weird. It looks like that live stream is totally the same as the one we just had.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I want to watch this later.
This is what's crazy. I can tell you this. The
so weird.
Chat that I had up for this one, I saw it live up here, and I was like, "Is this wrong?" Because I looked down here and there was no chat. But now none of this has changed. But it came back. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and it's so weird because like I just rewinded the stream. And there's gonna be some point where like it cuts to like where I ended the stream and then came back.
Whoa! Like
seamlessly. Like it usually makes like 2 streams. Maybe it gives you like
a buffer. I guess it gives you like a buffer or something.
I guess so. Very weird.
Yeah, that's strange.
Anyway, guys, how we doing?
Whatever.
How we doing? Welcome in. Guardians of the Galaxy was spectacular. Drip has something to say about that, I'm sure.
Man, yeah, I'm no spoilers. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but dude, wow, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was. Yes, that is the word to describe it, Hari. Spectacular.
Yeah.
It was spectacular. It was so good, man. My favorite movie James Gunn has ever made, by far. God, it was good. I cried. Oh, I cried. I ugly cried in the theater, Geeb. Ugly cried.
I believe it. You're one to do that. Guys, if you wouldn't mind it, please like that stream if you haven't already. Those of you done so already, I appreciate you. We'll just say some hellos. Alex, what's up? KG, what's good, homie? Deshaun, what's up, man? Nathaniel, how you doing, dude? Welcome back. Welcome in for the first time.
Yeah, welcome back or welcome in for the first time.
Guys, are we ready for tonight's stream? Tonight's stream's going to be a fun one. Tonight's podcast is going to be the stream will be fun too, but it's going to be a fun one.
The whole thing's
we're gonna frame this as best we can positively, like around Nintendo, but we do have a little bit of dirt to talk on.
I mean, it's
a little bit of dirt. You know, as Nintendo, it's like a friendly sports rivalry kind of thing.
A fun one would be a first. Fuck you, Alex.
I'm just ignoring him now. Like a Nintendo, like a sports fan, like a friendly. You know, mine is better than yours. My team's better. That's how we're gonna be. That's the attitude tonight. Nothing's gonna. Obviously, Drips has a PlayStation. I wish I did have one. I'm a PC player. Like we're all gamers.
We're all Xbox.
We're all gamers.
Got the Steam Deck. I got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The whole thing.
Some Wind Waker.
The whole
orchestra.
kit and caboodle. Oh, I can hear that shit. Turn it off. Drip.
All right, how do I turn it off for you?
I don't know. Okay, I just muted you on the stream, so now I can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear that. Are we good now? Say something, because I can hear you. Okay, you're good. You're good. Welcome back. What a chaotic beginning to this stream.
No, it's
that was
fine.
epic,
well, okay,
though.
so I have it set up. You know why I have yeah. That's a good one, man. That one's good. You know this. I have it set up so when we go in Discord and play games and hang out in Discord and stuff, I can also DJ, which is awesome. We listened to Blink 182's Greatest Hits the other night. I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
I was extremely happy about that. Let's start this over. Let's go back to title theme. Okay. I'm going to let you guys pick this, chat.
Yeah.
I have 3 beers for beer of the week, and I'm going to let you guys pick which one we do.
Love these tunes. Ooh. What do we got, Drip?
Stuck. Okay, so first one, and I can't remember. I had this last week sometime, but I cannot remember. Maybe it was earlier this week. Was it earlier this week?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know either. I don't know. Anyway, this one right here, the Dew Claw, which you guys know I do love that brewery. Good stuff. This is Sour Me America Rocket Pop Sour Ale.
That is you're reversed, unfortunately, for the stream, but yeah, no, that's a beautiful can. I love that, like
it's
baby blue, red, white, and baby blue.
It's like the Rocket Pop ice cream.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's a sour. That's a good one. And then I saw this. I was like, man, this is so out of season, but I want to get it anyway. It's what did we say this is? Swilled? What does swilled mean?
Swilled. I don't know.
Swilled dog, pumpkin patch, semi-sweet cider.
I don't know. I picture like a dog who's like in a car, like very hot.
This dog is rubbing himself in the leaves. So is that what swilled means?
I guess so. He's a happy boy.
He's a happy boy. That's 6.9% alcohol, though.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's a real beer right there.
It's not even beer, it's a cider.
Give you some hairs on your chest.
And then I got this one just because I thought it was funny. We got the old Country Boy Key Lime from Country Boy Brewing.
Country Boy Brewing Parallax Photos Edition.
Country Boy Brewing. So yeah, there's that. But you guys can pick whichever one you guys think I should do. Yeah. You let me know.
Go ahead, chat. Tell him what he wants. The boy needs a drink. He needs a drinky drink. Why does Drip look like a stock? What? Stock what? Ninja?
It's this whole getup, honestly.
Yeah, but what's that word?
I'm quite ninja right now. I don't know what he's saying, but I am looking like a ninja. Thank you for noticing, actually.
I did notice your little man bun there. I noticed.
Well, you know what? I could take it down if it bothers you.
No. It's fine. It's fine. People come in here like, oh boy, we got some Country Boy podcast.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I don't know where it's going with that. No, you're just gonna make
never
people
had the
judge us.
Country Boy, so a review of it would be nice. Okay.
Yeah, give us
one.
We need a classic drip review, man.
We haven't done one in a while. We can do one
Yeah,
if you want.
go ahead.
All right.
Nathaniel gets his wish there.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let me put the others back in the fridge so they don't get.
We need the notes. The notes.
I'll give you the.
This, give me the flavor profile, the sensualness. Is that the thing?
Right.
Can beers be sensual? I think so.
Very. Extremely. Okay. Let's see.
Delicious.
So, I mean, I don't know. I wonder where this is actually brewed at. Let me get some info on this here real quick. It's brewed in Georgetown, Kentucky.
Georgetown, Kentucky. Good
Down
old
there in
Southern
the
boys.
country, I tell you now. Down there in the country.
I've been there down there to Kentucky.
I've been down there to Kentucky a few times.
I was in the Walmart in Kentucky.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
don't know why I was there. Passing through.
My cousins lived in Tennessee on the border, and they literally went to Walmart.
That's
in
why
Kentucky.
I was there, because I was in Bristol, Tennessee. And there's also a I think that's what it is. The border's like right. It's like right there.
Yeah,
I was there.
That's
for
where
the
they
NASCAR
live. I don't know.
race. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, the very to the point can. So nothing crazy there.
But it's enough to catch your eye on the shelf.
Ooh,
but
it does
nothing.
It's got a very pungent lime scent right out of the gate.
Well,
here.
good. Is that a seltzer or a beer?
No, it's just a beer.
Interesting.
5% alcohol. 12 fluid ounces in this can.
All right.
Ale with key limes is all it says. Doesn't really have a whole lot of Oh my god, it looks like there's actually like limes in there, like pieces of limes.
Well, I'd be down for that. I love when my drinks get fruity pieces in them.
Oh my. That is a really good beer. Okay, hang on.
Is it? Good.
It is.
Here's some notes.
All right, the lime is there. You know the difference between a lemon and a lime is that it's got that little bit of like up in the roof of your mouth, that little bite of like bitter almost. You know what I mean?
I mean, lemons are bitter too, but it turns it up a notch.
Yeah.
And the flavor is just slightly different than lemon.
And you can totally get that. And the flavor of the lime is in there for sure. But it's still got a very nice ale flavor too. It tastes like I mean, it tastes like a good beer.
Good. Very good.
Oh my god, the lime. It hits you the whole way through too.
I love
like as soon as it hits your mouth, it's strong like halfway through, and then just kind of sits on the back of your tongue with that little bit of bitterness, but it kind of finishes more on the beer side than the lime side. It's nice.
Interesting. I like that. Fruity beer. A legit fruity beer.
It hits
and it's not a sour, right? It's not a sour.
It's not. It's just a beer.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
This is very good. This is kind of like I would put this at like the area of kind of like a Leinenkugel's summer shandy.
I think
in that area.
That's cool. I like that a lot. I love my summer shandies.
It's good though. It's very good.
I got something simple, basic bitch drink tonight.
Oh.
A Seagram's.
Oh, hey girl.
Seagram's peach. What was that? Peach Bellini. Peach Bellini.
Is lovely. I bet that's tasty.
Oh, dude, I had like 5 of them the other night. I just pounded them. They're just like they're like 3%. What are they? They're 3.2.
I was gonna say they have to be a super low percentage.
3.2. I drank them like soda, and then like I regretted it the next day. Yeah,
it's a southern version of summer shandy. Yeah, it is. What's up, Tara?
It is
good. It sounds good. It is good.
I got
it at the Kroger.
I got a variety pack, and there's also like a blueberry version of the Seagram stuff.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd be okay with that.
It's like nuclear blue, like so unnaturally blue. Like they're not going for any. They're going for like you're at the beach, you just want to drink something really sweet. Yeah, I got you. Like I was telling Abby, like I wish it was already time for the beach because like I'd be pounding these right now, and I drank like 5 of them that night.
That's interesting.
Well, 3 and then like 2 of hers that she didn't finish.
Nice.
Man, it just tastes like soda, like peach soda.
That's it. It's carbonated like that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Carbonated peach soda. I mean, it's not even. It's like a White Claw would be a hard drink compared to this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's
man, I give this stuff to my children.
It tastes like here's some Sprite, and we're gonna inject as much peach flavor as we can in Sprite.
Oh boy!
And then like, here you go.
Well,
I'm not complaining. I got it for a particular reason, because Abby wanted some Leinenkugels and they didn't have any. I'm like, well, what's the next best like sugary alcoholic beverage that we can
there
grab?
it is.
This one right here.
There it is.
This guy right here. That's good.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. Well, that was a good pick.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, thanks for picking this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. I like it. After this one, I'm gonna have the other one.
The Switch may only be able to play a step above mobile games, but at least it doesn't have Redfall on it.
I was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, Nathaniel, we're probably gonna bring up Redfall tonight.
Yeah,
we'll
talk about it a little bit. I haven't played it yet. All right, we'll talk about it. Alexa, turn off the lamp.
Yeah, I mean we'll get into it when the podcast actually starts, but like it's so much less about the power of the games, and so much more to do with how good the games are tonight.
The quality of the games.
The quality of the games.
I don't know, and it's not just that. And,
yeah,
we'll get into it. It's not like other game makers or what. Like people have good games. So,
yes,
we're not gonna get crazy on that.
Yeah,
we understand that. I'll put a little disclaimer out at the beginning of the episode or something.
Yeah, so Alex is already mad. We haven't even begun to talk about it. He's already mad at us for what we're gonna say.
I know. Oh, I figured he would be the one in the chat that is just lighting it up. He's gonna be angry. I already know
listen, Alex, go hang out with your wife. You know, do the thing, relax.
Yeah, listen, you
grab a beer.
You can message me later. And you can bitch at me one-on-one if you want. You can tell me how fucking terrible of a take I have on this entire thing one-on-one.
Yeah. If anybody in the chat can't handle himself and is going to be yelling at us about, well, you don't know what you're talking about. It's an Android tablet from 2014. It's a processor that belongs in smart cars. Like, if this is what we're going to be talking about tonight in the chat, you know, go enjoy a beverage. A hard beverage in the sun on a lounge chair, you know. If you have a significant other, smoochy, you know, do the things. Come back refreshed and relaxed. Okay, all right. I got an RGE 35 XX. That sounds like a
RG35.
I honestly don't know what that is. Is it a graphics card?
Sure, maybe. No.
What the heck is
retro,
that?
I bet it stands for Retro Games 35 XX.
Reliving the classics. It's probably
Retro
some sort of emulation
Games
machine.
is what RG stands for. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ty. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
An emulator. Yeah, it's an emulator.
Yo, check it. I still got this sitting down here.
I got mine right here. It's just plugged in. I can't show you.
I don't know where I'm putting it. I think it's going to the living room. I think it's going to be
a good choice.
I think it's going to be a living room dock. But I had to take the actual OLED dock that I sold with my other OLED was here. So now I don't have a dock down here. So I think I'm going to, like I said, I think I'm going to get the Bush Light dock from my bedroom.
Yeah.
And take that out of there and put that down here and then move the custom one with the cherry blossoms and the logo and stuff on it, whatever. I think I'm gonna move that one in my room. I also have the Animal Crossing one, and then the
you've plenty of docks.
I have a lot of docks. Yeah, I got the Animal Crossing one and the Monster Hunter ones over there by the TV.
Hey Drip, show me your dock.
I don't care, man. I'll pull out my dock right now.
That's bringing it back. If you guys know where that's from, you've been here a while.
Take a look at my dock. Are you impressed?
Oh yes, I am. Well, before we begin today, guys, just want to thank you guys more formally, because last week, or actually it was this week, it was on Tuesday, I'd thank you guys like in the after show because I forgot to do it during the episode. Thank you guys for coming to the streams, subscribing. Fuck, I forgot about the giveaway. Oh, but you know what though, I did do the giveaway. You know how I did it? I did Google. I said, yo Google, pick a number
between.
and I have a winner. I mean, I did not reach out to them or anything like that yet. But I don't have their name ready, but I can go on Twitter and do it. I already said
yes.
we gotta do it.
Geeb, are you recording?
I can't.
Coco Baby's asking.
I don't record anymore. I have to wait till next morning.
We don't
to
record.
download
We
it.
don't do that shit anymore.
I mean, the recording part of the episode still counts, obviously, because that's the part that I need to download. Well, I download.
When you post it, do you post the video with the pre-show and the after show, or is it just the?
No, that's why I like when I say on Twitter rendering, because I cut off the beginning part,
Do you leave the live stream up as a live?
Yeah, the live stream stays up as a live.
So it stays there, and then it goes up as a
so
video.
what I've been doing on YouTube has been
Trash night. Yes. Don't remind me now. Remind me in the after show.
The YouTube, the live stream stays up, and it's called like live at the very end of the title, the stream title. It's live, and then when I repost it, I call it Season 3 Archive. So that's how I've been doing that. Same title, same thumbnail, but the ending is different, like Season 3 Archive or live.
Oh man, I'm kind of sick.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the giveaway. We're gonna do that at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah,
the winner shall be announced tonight. Winner shall be announced.
I should have probably talked about that when I. Yeah, we should have both probably talked about that a little bit.
I know. Listen, we got from it what we wanted to get out of from it earlier on. It's just the exposure. You know, people subscribe. That's what we really wanted.
Yeah.
So we got that. Appreciate you guys for getting us to 500 subscribers. That's been awesome. The audio side of things have been doing fantastic recently. I don't know what in particular the reason for that is. It could be Drip's videos. It could be YouTube algorithm being nice to us.
I can tell you that right now.
I don't know what it is, but you guys are showing up big time on the audio side of things. So appreciate you guys for that. If you guys, and with that being said, if you have not already downloaded our podcast on Apple or Spotify, make sure to or anywhere you can listen to podcasts, make sure to do that for us. At least give us a follow. If you guys have Spotify and listen to music on Spotify, just go search Drip Geeb and follow us. That would actually be a big help for us if we get more followers on Spotify, because that way we could actually monetize our podcast via ads that we used to be able to do, but then they took it away from us. But if we get to 100 followers on Spotify, we can do that, or not followers. It actually has to do with monthly listen or. It's not followers, but either way,
just
if you
go
guys,
listen to him.
Just
Matthew Moran, you old dirty dog, you.
Hell yeah, Matt, what's up?
Mr. Moran.
Something else I was going to do. Oh, I should grab the loft wing. I should do that.
Yeah, you should.
Got him.
Dude, I was just talking about that today.
Loft wing.
I know it's coming soon. We got to get our tickets to the Coca-Cola 600. Ow!
Hell yeah. And by the way, if this person, I know for a fact the winner, this person I do not know. I've never seen them in our chats. If they do not claim their prize on Twitter, we will re-give this away. Just want to make that clear. I'll give them till next week to claim. And if they don't claim, then we will absolutely re-give it away. But the winner has been chosen. I did the old Google pick a number trick.
Awesome. So you're going to reach out to them on where? Twitter?
Twitter. Yeah, Twitter.
And then if they don't respond in a week, we're giving it away again next week.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we're also throwing in another thing.
No. No.
Dude, this time, do you realize it's going to be happening this time next week? I will have been resting all day.
We need to talk about next Thursday, actually. Because I need to go pick up my game on Thursday.
Okay.
So, we might need to do the podcast on Wednesday. We might need to do that.
Wednesday podcast?
I think so. Because I got to go. I told you that the convoluted thing GameStop's doing. Did I tell you about that?
Yes. That's ridiculous.
So, I got to go at 3. When Abby gets home after work around 5, I got to go. And we'll go put our pre-order in. Our pre-order will already be in. We got to go put our spot in line at 5.
And that's for the
Tears of the Kingdom. No. Just Tears of the Kingdom, the game. The physical game we're picking up.
Oh, yeah.
But that, so we're doing that.
It'd be easier to do. Just get it digital.
But I'm trading in games. I have games that I can't sell on eBay that I'm trading in.
Oh.
So I'm going to give them my games for pre-order. And there's 20% extra on GameStop right now. If you pre-order games, they're giving you 20% on your trade-ins.
That's not terrible. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, getting some good old cash off of that. So then, so that's what's happening. So let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to go to GameStop twice on Wednesday. And Wednesday night, we're going to come home with the game. We're going to go back. I'm sorry.
Thursday.
And then on Friday, we're going to go back again and then see if they don't have the controllers available that night on Thursday, which they probably wouldn't, but I don't know. Maybe they would. If the controllers
it is weird.
If the controllers are available Thursday night,
Monster, what's up?
Then it's great. But we're gonna go back Friday and see if there's a controller.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I think that may be what I do is I'm gonna stream at midnight and I'm just gonna play. I'll probably play 2-3 hours, whatever. Sleep for a little bit, then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go. I mean, if I have the extra cash, I'm gonna go look for the controller.
Yeah,
I probably won't. Honestly, probably won't have the extra cash. I gotta buy a ticket to this NASCAR race. So
NASCAR race controller.
I'm going to the NASCAR race, 100%. 100%.
All right. Do you want to do this thing?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, Birdman? Just see you in there. Bambi. When's the Australian copy drop? I don't know. Okay, let's do this, guys. We're gonna do the recording of the podcast we're giving away. I should probably say so on Twitter, but I'm not going to. I don't care. We're gonna give away this thing tonight, so if you guys stick around, see if you guys win. Whoever won this thing, make sure to reach out to me on Twitter. All right, let's do it, Drip. This is not the right screen. Get off of here. Okay, Drip. Turn off the pre-show sign. I've done that.
Nailed it.
And now let's go to the splash screen. Okay, yes. We're here. Drip, shut your mouth. Why can't I hear it? Well, this is awkward.
Not for me.
What is happening?
Oh, I don't know. What is happening?
Oh, it was that. Okay.
I knew it was that. I told you it was going to be that.
Where's the podcast music intro? There it is. Okay, my bad. All right, now we're doing this, guys.
Target's giving out fanny packs when you buy it. What? What?
This podcast was edited and uploaded by Drip.
Sorry. Fanny packs, dude.
Every week, man.
Okay,
every week.
Sorry.
This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Drip G Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host Drip Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, or anywhere you can find a podcast. You can also watch our video podcast over on youtube.com/DripGeeb. Drip, I'm noticing that I'm doing things with my hands a lot lately. I don't know why. Could be because I'm Italian. I don't know. Doing the robot.
What is that thing? That is a lot of stuff.
I don't know what I was doing. I can't dance. I have physical ailments.
I don't know.
It allows me to not.
I don't know
dance.
if I agree with that. You look like you could dance pretty well right there.
Miss G keeps asking me like, "What are we gonna do with their wedding? We gotta dance." I'm like,
"That was it, right? That's exactly what you do right there."
I'm gonna be like, I do the robot when I. That's a good impression of what I was attempting to do.
That's exactly what you did.
Yeah, it was not very good. Sorry, audio listeners, you couldn't see my terrible dancing. But everyone, this is the Drip G Podcast, the only Nintendo podcast that exists. Did you know that?
It's the only one. It is true.
Yeah,
it is true.
I might be taking that little joke there from my favorite Sixers podcast, who calls himself the only Sixers podcast.
Oh, cool. Well, that's fine. I like it. Let's do that.
Shout out to the Rights Ricky Sanchez. You guys, I can't. We are not the only Nintendo podcast, but we are for the purposes of the joke.
No, we are totally.
Because there's definitely no non-Nintendo. It's only Nintendo.
It says non-Nintendo.
Sometimes there's Nintendo. I mean, like we're the Nintendo podcast.
Right.
It depends which day it is. But guys, welcome to the stream. I actually want to get this out of the way. First things first. I should have pulled his name up. I didn't. Once again, I failed to do what I said I was going to do. Let me go to my podcast Twitter because guys, the giveaway. I mean, this is the wrong sound, but the draft sound's going to be the sound we use for everything now. The draft music is sounded. That means the giveaway is happening. Guys,
that's the sound you use.
That's the only sound I have.
Oh, I have some here. I can make them play now.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right,
so,
me, man. I'd
so
have
guys,
this for you.
Now I gotta search for the giveaway. I'm such an unprofessional. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So I did pick a winner earlier. I did so I saw all the winners. I listed them, and I just listed them numerically, and I just was like, all right, Google, pick a number. It was completely random. So, the winner, guys. Well, no, how can I? Where is it? Show me.
Who is it?
Who is it?
I'm trying to know. Tell me.
Where is it? I gotta find their name. I think I start with a W.
While he's doing that chat, while you're sitting there watching, make sure you like the stream.
Yeah, do
Appreciate
that. And if you guys are listening on
Go
audio,
ahead.
thank you guys for getting, guys. We're doing this giveaway because we got to 500 subscribers on YouTube. That again, draft sound. We thank you guys for getting us to 500 subscribers, and with this selection of the giveaway, Uncle Geeb Productions and Google assisted selects Waxenvander on Twitter.
Oh man,
That's your name. That's your name on Twitter. If that's you, you got to go to your Twitter account, message me, be like, "Yo, I'm claiming my prize." Waxenvander.
Congratulations.
If you don't reach out to me on Twitter, the podcast channel or my personal, if you don't reach out I'll give you until Tuesday next week, which would be the date of that is going to go ahead and be the Thursday the 9th. If I do not get anything from Voxander, whatever your name is on Twitter, you know who you are, you retweeted it and everything. Did you follow all the directions? If you do not reach out to me, we'll re-give this away. But here, this Lothwing will be yours. You got to reach out to me, obviously, so I can ship it to you, and that's going to be awesome. So thank you again, everyone.
Switzerland, it sounds like.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and getting us to 500 subscribers. Cheers, Drip, and cheers to everybody in the chat. This is fantastic. Wonderful stuff.
It is. Thank you, guys.
I'm going to do my best to get my hands on something else on release day of Tears of the Kingdom, maybe the amiibo or the case. I don't know yet. Well, I'm not promising it, but I will try my best to do another giveaway for you guys, because I want to give back. We want to give back. We really appreciate you guys supporting us through this wonderful YouTube and podcasting journey we've been going through for the past 2.5 years.
We do appreciate it. We do. We really do.
And here's to 2.5 more years.
Yeah.
76. Nathan, if you won that, if it's you, Nathan, you don't get it because you just said Sixers and you vomited. So I don't know what your problem is. You got a problem with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sixers, 10, 9, 8, 76ers, Nathan, in the chat? Anyway, forget you. Guys, we have a whole episode to get to, Drip. There's an entire thing here. And we might Nathan said go Celtics for you.
Go Celtics. Yes.
No. Okay, so Mega Boy, thanks, man. All right, get back to the. So we have a whole episode to do. We have a whole thing to do.
Yes, we do.
We're gonna. By the way, guys, like the stream. I see there's so many people in here, but no likes. Get the likes in. Drip, we're doing a podcast, believe it or not, and it's
That's what I heard.
It's gonna be about Zelda, believe it or not, as well.
Kind of. We're talking about Zelda.
Yeah, we talk about Zelda because
I do like some Zelda. I don't know about you, but I'm a fan.
I actually did you know that I married Zelda? Like I gave her the ring. Do you remember the ring?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, I gave Zelda the ring, man. We've not since divorced, although I'm engaged to somebody else at this point in time. No comment from my end. But Drip, I don't know how to begin this one. That's why I'm kind of stalling here. The Switch, it's 2023, man, and the Switch is still a thing. Can you believe it? Like no Switch 2. No, the OLED doesn't count. No real upgrades. No,
it doesn't really count. I mean, the screen is a big upgrade, but it's still the Switch. The internals are the same.
Yeah.
You know, the light and the OLED, they do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, and like, can I ask you a question, Drip, as a fan?
Yeah.
Are you like unhappy with your Switch in any way right now?
I would like something that did a little bit more, but at this point, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Switch for me. I want it because I want Nintendo's games.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's games are only on the Switch.
That's correct.
So, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, could we get a little bit better performance in some areas of Breath of the Wild? Yeah. I mean, could Hyrule Warriors have ran better? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not even a question. 1,000% yes.
It definitely could have. But for the most part, I mean, look at some of the games we're getting on the Switch. How they run, what they look like, especially from Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm happy with my Switch at this point. Did I want a Switch Pro? Yeah. Will I buy a Switch 2? Absolutely. But I mean, no, I'm good with my Switch. Are you good with your Switch?
Yeah, man. Like 100,000% yes. And like I kind of want the focus to be less about performance, because that seems to be like the only kind of talking point in gaming right now is how many frames can we push? How many pixels can I peep Like that's
Yeah.
kind of the biggest talk around gaming right now, and the games seemingly are secondary. And we can kind of look at that through. And I'm gonna make people listen. We talked about this in the pre-show. I'm gonna make people mad tonight. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get mad at me. Like games like Call of Duty, or really any game that is just basically a copy paste of a format of another game. And not that, the Call of Duty is original. It's been around for a while, but they have not evolved. The games have gotten more, gotten more performance and look better, but like the games have not really evolved that much. If you've played a Call of Duty in 2009, you probably if you play this one nowadays, you're going to have a very similar experience. It's going to be way better performing and way better looking.
Yeah,
but let's be honest here.
I'm sure there's other things added in here and there,
Yeah.
but for the most part.
Yeah. Halo, and now Halo's actually quite different because Halo actually did a regression in my opinion. Halo had it was better, back in my day. Halo was better. Like
back in the day when we played Halo.
Yeah, like Halo was
better.
Halo was great back in the day. It was fresh, a fresh idea, trying to fresh gameplay and graphics and an idea, and they kind of repasted it, copy paste, gave us some new paint over the years, and they finally cut with this newest version of Halo. It is fun. I gotta say it's fun, but it's still the same thing. But it has changed.
Yeah, okay,
but
think about how long we were on
to
Halo,
match.
though.
It changed to match the other games in its category.
But that's what I'm saying. When we got the multiplayer of Halo, we all played it. We were all of us streaming it together. We played it for what?
A
couple
2 weeks. Yeah.
I haven't touched it since.
No, I uninstalled it from my hard drive.
From what I understand, it's kind of dying. That may not be 100% true, but still, it's like
the servers are definitely dying. Absolutely, I think I read that article somewhere.
It's just crazy because it's like Microsoft. I think is the one I think that's really just messed things up with. I don't know. They just keep tripping over themselves, man. They just keep tripping over themselves. Like here's a good example right here. I'm looking at the Metacritic score for Redfall. Mm-hmm. That's something that was announced, at E3 2 years ago, maybe? It was supposed to come out last year. Got delayed. I almost played it yesterday. Almost. And then they wanted me to sign in. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to play this that. Never mind. I'm good. It's at a 59 on Metacritic right now. And the user score is 2.7.
Out of 5?
I believe that's out of 10.
Oh, really?
Let me make sure because I got another game pulled up here. Oh yeah, that's definitely out of 10.
Either way, whether it's a 2.5 out of 5 or 10, it's the same. It's the same. A half score or even less than half. It's all the same. It's not good. It's not good.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad game. And this is an Xbox. This is an Xbox game. This is a Xbox. Game Pass day one exclusive. They were pumping up. That it was during that giant E3 thing that they had where they said Xbox Game Pass day one and bam, Xbox Game Pass day one. Every game, Xbox Game Pass day one. It was like, holy shit, like this is gonna be crazy. We still haven't seen hardly any of those games. And it's not like every game they put out's bad, but a lot of them they don't have anything out. Like they just keep not releasing games. We're still waiting on Starfall, right? That was supposed to come out last year as well. Still isn't out. I think that one's probably going to be good though. That's like the one everybody's waiting on from them. It's Bethesda, but still. Hopefully that's good because damn, dude, like Xbox has got to get their shit together. Really, honestly, like just as far as Game Pass, all that stuff, everything that's on there, it's great. I think it's an amazing value, but their games just are non-existent right now. They don't have games. They're so far out of this conversation. We can't even talk about them because they don't even have any games. Like they don't release games.
Yeah.
They do a little bit sometimes. And then, Redfall comes out and it's garbage. It's absolute trash, which sucks because it looks like it's not even bad, just that it's, buggy or plays bad, which I guess it does. It's just not a fun game. Just all around a bad game. Not a good experience whatsoever. That sucks.
It does. And I'm not really qualified to speak upon really Xbox or PlayStation. I have neither. I have experience with Game Pass. It was fun for a while, trying some games I haven't tried for a long time because I was an Xbox player back, in the early teens of 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun to kind of experience some of the games that, like Forza, re-experience that. Horizon was great.
I love that. Yeah, love that game.
Halo, again, I played that since the first one when I was a young child. But it kind of went past me. I got tired of it, and it was at the point where it was really cheap. But for the first few months, they were doing that deal where the first 3 months is $1. I did that I took advantage of 3 times. I got 9 months of Game Pass for $3 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's a good way to do it
it was
too.
Still it was on PC obviously because I don't have a game like Xbox, but
yeah,
it was, and that should tell you something that I got rid of it for I did have to start paying for it, but I decided, you know what?
Or you could have easily gone back and found another 3-month deal.
Yes,
easily.
I could have.
It would have been very easy.
I just decided that it's time. None of these games are speaking to me. None of them are good enough. There was good titles for Game Pass for sure. There will continue to be in the future. Just not enough. It just wasn't enough for me to justify having it.
Yeah,
even as a business expense, even if tax write-off thing.
It's fair, dude.
It's still not. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't giving me the value that I felt like it should have given me.
And I feel like I don't use it as much as I should for paying for it. But you know why I like it a lot now? I wasn't using it at all. But then I found there was one of those grid auto sports games that came on there that I didn't have. A newer one, more like I don't know, it was weird, like cutscene, big, like actual actors doing the cutscenes and stuff. Yeah. It was cool. I kind of liked it. I enjoyed that. I played through that. But then I got the game, the Steam Deck, and I could do the xCloud on the Steam Deck. It's streaming, but man, it works so well. It works so well. Like I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order on that. Been playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Went and saw that movie tonight. Amazing. Had to bring that up again. Just amazing. Such a good movie. But yeah, I mean, for stuff like that, I think it's good. It's not the best experience. It doesn't look the best, but it's passive. It's very passable. I mean, I can tell you this, when it comes to something like that, I can stream from Game Pass Fortnite and have it handheld, and it looks 10 times better than it looks on the Switch. It looks a lot better, a whole lot better. So I would rather do that, and it runs pretty well too. But I mean, I don't know. Game Pass to me, right now, they're big. They have a lot of games. It's good. It's awesome. I think it's worth the price. But their big selling point when they first started pushing all this stuff was you're going to get Xbox games.
Yes.
Day one.
And I was all in for that.
Yeah,
I was ready for that.
That's cool. I still like the ones that we did get last year. We got Forza Horizon 5. Super pumped on that. I was really excited to get that. I mean, the whole reason I got Game Pass in the first place back when I did was for Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, it kind of came full circle. And I was so pumped for that one. But I mean, since then, what's there been? I mean, seriously.
I don't know,
Halo,
man.
And then what?
One of the biggest things that was one of the biggest sellers for me was I can play Halo with my brother, like an online campaign multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like co-op. I mean, not multiplayer.
Yeah,
co-op.
all in one little area. You don't have to do anything.
We went to go play co-op, and it wasn't like but it wasn't working. It was saying that we could only do missions together. We couldn't just play local co-op online. It was
really?
Specialized. It was you had to do missions. You could do separate missions, but you couldn't just start the co-op and finish the co-op with a buddy on the internet.
Is
you
it
couldn't
still
do that.
like that?
I don't know, but that was a nail in the coffin. I'm listen, that's the nail in the coffin. I'm not going to pay for this game. Number one, I'll use Game Pass, but I'm not going to buy this game unless I can really play this campaign. And I couldn't do that. I'm you tell me I can't play with my brother right now? Well, see you later. And I want to bring this back to we will bring this back to Nintendo later on, for absolutely. But let's actually talk about Sony a little bit. Let's actually, I feel like we're gonna praise Sony a little bit because Sony is kind of excluded from this negativity that we're kind of bringing upon Xbox right now.
It's
not entirely. Let me make that clear. But
not entirely because as far as games go, they've had some bangers.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go. I got another Metacritic score pulled up here. I mean, it's no Breath of the Wild score, but God of War Ragnarok sitting at a 94.
It's damn close to Breath of the Wild. It was at 97.
Yeah, something like that. But still, yeah. I mean,
That's a great game.
Obviously,
I wish I could play
That's
it.
their first party stuff, and they're putting their first party stuff out. You just played Miles Morales for the first time.
I've not finished it, but yeah, I'm playing it. I love it, man.
It looks
love
it. Oh man, it just looks great. I haven't finished it yet either.
It looks great. It looks better on PC.
Really
I'm playing
sucks
on PC.
about that game.
It looks great.
You know the problem I have.
Yeah,
I stop playing games for an extended amount of times, and then I forget how to play the games, and then I go back and I'm already so far into the game that all the enemies are hard, and I don't know how to play the game anymore.
I have a solution for you.
What?
Listen, again, people are gonna get mad at me for this. Guys, grow up. Play your games on easy mode. Who are we trying to prove? I mean, if they're tactical games, I totally understand. Now there are tactical games.
I don't want to play this on. There's games I've played, dude. Jedi Fallen Order.
People are gonna rate me. Okay. Let me just finish my thought, because I want to make it clear that if there are games that the point of the game is the difficulty and the challenge, absolutely that's the point of the game. I'm not saying play those games on easy. I just mean like Miles Morales. We're like, I'm there for the story.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Honestly.
I like how devs are calling these the easy mode. They're calling it story mode. Because I appreciate that, because it's not about,
because when you click on it, you don't feel like such a little baby.
But it's not about that. It's not about.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
But I'm
joking.
But some people don't understand that, and I'm like, it's not about that. I want to play a game and get it easy.
No, you just want to enjoy the game.
I just want to enjoy it, and also because, like you just said, you come back to a game after a while, which I do that with almost every game I play, and I'm like, crap. What's the button? I play 15,000 games. What are the buttons? What do we do? I can just button mash. I just want to get through.
As far as I am in Miles Morales right now, I might have to at least play a mission or two in easy, just so I don't die 400 times.
Yeah,
at least to get back to the controls and dodging and doing all the stuff. But I mean, Jedi Fallen Order. No. I went to Dathomir first, which was stupid, just because nostalgia. I know it's from Clone Wars. I want to see that. And I went there and got absolutely smoked, and I was like, "Where's the goddamn menu? I'm done. Where's the menu?
Yeah,
give me story mode. This is crazy." And then I realized, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. And then once I left there and went and started doing other things, I did bump it back up for a little bit. But dude, once you get so far in that game, not the point. My point is, Sony's making games. They're putting games out. They have not put out, a ton of games. And most of the stuff is also available on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Which kind of is making the point of what we want to talk about with these systems. Like, I'm looking at, we got Astro's Playroom. I don't think that was on PS4 because it came with the PlayStation 5.
Right.
Deathloop. I don't remember about that one. Demon Souls.
These are games that are what? These are what?
These are PlayStation 5, PlayStation exclusives.
PlayStation 5 exclusive or PlayStation?
PlayStation exclusives. Most of these are on PlayStation 4 too.
Got it.
Where was I at? Demon Souls, which is like it's one of those. It was. I think it was a remake. Yeah. Destruction All Stars. I don't think is that an exclusive? If it is, I don't think it is anymore. Final Fantasy 16, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, which I know that one people were pissed off about that because it was riddled with microtransactions. So people weren't happy about that.
You guys best be glad this podcast is not about microtransactions, because I could go a whole podcast on those. But
no comment. No comment. I don't want anybody to look at my Fortnite skins right now.
Listen, we're not talking about microtransactions.
Okay,
move on.
Okay. Anyway, Horizon Forbidden West, that came out on PlayStation 4 too.
It's on
Spider-Man
PC.
Miles Morales came out on PlayStation 4.
That's the other one.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I think that was PS5 only. I think it did a bunch of stuff where you couldn't get it on PS4. I could be totally wrong about that. But it did a lot of like area changing very quickly. So that may be wrong. Returnal, I don't think people were very pumped about that. I didn't play it.
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 1, which is like the remake of the remake of the remaster, the remake of the one that was before that, and then they remade that one too. I don't know how many times they put that game out, but
yeah.
I mean that's it really. I mean those are the games. But and I'm not shitting on any of those games because most of those games are good.
Yeah.
I haven't played Forbidden West yet, but it's, I'm going to play it. Definitely going to play that one. The other God of War, haven't played it yet. Definitely going to play that one. Spider-Man Remastered.
What's okay? You're just naming all the PS5 games. I'm
coming around to this.
Come around.
The point is, these games run on PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah.
They run on PlayStation 4. I mean, and I wanted to go look this up so I could definitely be really certain. But do you remember like what the big things they were telling us about with Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, maybe not S, but PlayStation 5? We're talking 4K, 120 frames per second. Ray tracing, this, that. We're getting all those big words.
I mean, they're on the PlayStation box, especially. It's on the box. It's literally on the box.
I have the box right there. We can go look at it. But
it's like literally says 4K 120 right there in the box.
Yeah. I have not seen anything.
Now it's an asterisk, but we talked about this on the phone last night. That does, your asterisk means nothing.
And I know they're
still
like,
telling people 4K
they're
120.
Like, we're going to get there, and they probably will towards the end of the generation once they put out, revised versions of this, and they get better. The developers get better with the hardware. That's a thing too. You have to remember that too. Look at stuff from the beginning of. I mean, even go back as far as like the Nintendo Entertainment System. Go look at Mario 1 and Duck Hunt, and then go look at Mario 3. Those are on the same system.
Yeah.
Night and day. Like crazy difference right there. So, I mean, that shows you what you can learn. But I mean, you could look at the same thing with PlayStation 4. Like, look at the games that were coming out on PlayStation 4 at its launch. And then, I mean, in any system, really. And then go look at a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. Came out at the end of the PS4, Xbox.
Loading screens were 2 minutes per loading screen.
Worth it. Worth it. Well worth it. But I mean, that shows you that you can do a lot from start to end. But where we're at right now with these things, like, I'm not impressed, honestly, with what we were told about, what we were supposed to get. Like, it's good. It looks fine. But it's not 120 frames per second.
Yeah.
I mean,
so let me kind of
Jedi Survivor. I know.
I was going to get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me elaborate a little bit on.
It's not even running 30 frames
so
per second.
It's less about what we're actually getting and more about what was promised and what we're getting. Like that nugget. We were promised things like, we're not going to have to worry with next gen gaming with the series, Xbox Series and the PlayStation 5.
Xbox Series.
Yeah. We were promised, even if we don't get 4K 60, 120, it's about, the games are going to look fantastic no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's subjective, okay? And that, it's stable. We're going to get some nice subjectively great looking games stable because the hardware can match it. The hardware is powerful in these systems. That's really what they're pushing, is how powerful the hardware was, how powerful the hardware was, right? And okay, great. So for next gen games, we're gonna have the hardware's powerful enough for next gen, and the games are gonna match that quality. Okay, Jedi Survivor comes around, and this is kind of what sparked this. Jedi Survivor is the inspiration, pretty much, of the whole episode, I would say. And it's then, like, listen, I think the game looks really good. It does look good. Subjectively, from just kind of watching the gameplay, watching our buddy Dudes Among Us, watching him play it over there. Dudes Among Us. It looks great, but like it's just I was telling you, Drip, it's not. I kind of come down from that soapbox, but it's not quite like I said the other night. It's similar to the Pokemon thing. Very similar. Not the same thing though. They're already working on patches.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I was trying to talk you off the ledge with that one.
Yeah, but I mean, I was trying my hardest to like talk that into existence, but it's not. But it's an interesting parallel to make to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet situation and the Jedi Survivor situation. There are parallels that you can draw some lines that connect the dots there. They definitely are very similar. I mean, from starting with how the state the game was released in, and how that is just unacceptable. And with Pokemon and Jedi, both of those publishers were
big names.
Big names, but they were unwilling to delay the game for sake of profits.
Now, Jedi Survivor was delayed. If I'm not mistaken, it was delayed several times.
But we had this argument on the phone, and I still stand by my argument. It's that, listen, if your last game was only 3 years ago, and you're saying, but we delayed it once, your game was only 3 years ago. What delay are you talking about? That means both of your release dates were unreachable from the start.
That's true, but I can tell you one thing right now. There was a certain date they couldn't go past, and that's today.
I understand that.
Well,
I also disagree with
that. I don't agree with it either.
I still disagree with that, man.
Okay, that's fine. And I don't agree with it either, but I'm telling you for marketing purposes, today's May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day. There's no way they were letting this game come out after this. It was going to be before.
Yeah, but it could have been 2024 easily.
Okay, well, they're never going to push it that far.
Look at the game, man. It needs it. It needs a year. It needs a year in the oven. It needs a year in the oven.
It needs significant updates to optimization for sure. The optimization's not there at all.
Yeah, but it's not just optimization for anything. We're not talking about a Switch game that needs optimization. We're talking about an entire. It needs optimization for PS5, Xbox, PC. It needs optimization for It's broken. It looks like crap. It runs, not looks. It runs like crap. It's a great looking game. They clearly worked really hard.
The game looks crazy. It looks awesome.
That's the biggest difference from Pokemon right there is how great that game looks. It's nothing to do with how they had enough time for that. They didn't have enough. But they spent all their time making this game look the best they could. That they forgot that maybe we should make this game run at a 4070. Oops. The most powerful hardware that we have these days.
That is a weird little.
We forgot to let it work on that.
Weird little like the thing that the big the big boss, the big PC thing. Everything it doesn't work on that. Like specifically.
I mean, it works, but it's broke. It works, but it's broken.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's broke on that. Like the thing that all the hardcore PC nerds want this thing.
Yeah.
But this game won't it's broke on there.
Yeah.
That's very strange. That is very strange. I don't know. And
it's not strange. They didn't have time. It's just that's where it's again bringing it back to Pokemon where there are similarities. They didn't have enough time. It's just simple as that. I don't think they need a year in the oven, right? When I say that they should delay it a year, I'm just saying that so they can make their stupid marketing work for next year's May the 4th. I mean, maybe 6 more months and this game should be fixed completely, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
But listen, delayed a year. If you're so worried about if this game could have released next month, and they would have missed the marketing for May the 4th. But that doesn't mean that you can still market the freaking game. Why can't you market the game? Yes, you can't buy today, but you can market the crap out of it.
Yeah, they could have done some special thing like
May
the 4th, pre-order the game and get this
another place where Nintendo gets it really right is when their games aren't ready. Tears of the Kingdom, they for one, they're not shy for delaying their games. And Pokemon Company does not count because that's not the same thing. But Nintendo is not afraid to delay their games. Zelda, they're arguably these days. I love Odyssey, but it's been how many years since the new Mario game? Any relevant Mario games come out? Mario 35.
Odyssey was
Mario 35 was great, but I mean that doesn't count.
But I mean,
like at this point,
the last new Mario game that's not like re-released or some side thing was,
Mario will always be the mascot of Nintendo. Mario will always be a great franchise, and I'm not taking anything away from that. What I'll say is that right now you can make the argument that Zelda is Nintendo's passion. You could say
it's
that.
Making the money. That's for sure.
I mean, how can you have passion on something that has no story? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to say
there are other people out there in the world who the people that have been working on Mario games since they were.
It's fun. They're fun games. They're really fun. I love them. I play all. Mega, don't hate me. I'm sorry. I play all the Mario games. I really do. I like them. I just don't love them because you love something that has
I want to talk about that. And
passion.
speaking of games that ran the way they were supposed to run, Odyssey was one of those, right? That game didn't have any problems.
No, I don't think so. But Alex actually makes a good point. That their focus on Mario has actually been on the movie side of things more than anything. That's actually a really good point.
Well, that's that's very true. And honestly, adding that into the conversation and you saying what you just said, it's kind of crazy that we don't have a new Mario game right now.
Yeah,
that's
anything.
That's nuts.
Not even
they did put out that Switch.
It's
basically just a rebox of an old
They
Switch,
were trying, they're literally just trying to get stock out. That's just, please buy these old V2s, please.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing too. We can move into the Nintendo part of this whole thing.
Sure.
I talked about this to you yesterday. This may be, as far as we are into the Switch's life, I'm going to do a video on this whole thing. But as far as we are into the Switch's life, this actually may be the best time to buy a Switch for lots of reasons. One, there are more different styles of Nintendo Switch colors, special editions on the market than there have ever been. There's what? What did we talk about? There's 5 OLEDs, 4 regular ones, and 6 lights, right?
Yep.
So you can choose from all those, not to mention the size of the library at this point and the quality. You got to get through some of the stuff on the eShop. Let's not go there. But the quality of the games, especially the games that Nintendo offers,
first-party stuff,
are great. The quality is great, and the quantity is also great. This is the best time to buy a Switch, honestly.
Absolutely.
I don't know how you could argue that.
No,
I mean, yeah, it's fun to get in the basement when back in 2017. But what were we playing? Snipper Clips and Breath of the Wild. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some other stuff, but that's it. We didn't have anything.
I was actually playing PUBG and Rocket League in 2017. That's what I was playing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad where I'm at now. I'm
it's
happy
fine. You've progressed. I've regressed. I'm on Fortnite.
Fortnite.
So that. Which I'm going to play after this podcast. So anybody's trying to
stop it.
Try to play. Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the quality of the Nintendo games is really what kind of I mean, Jedi was a big inspiration for this episode, but also like just the quality of games we get. Obviously you're seeing Tears of the Kingdom in the title and in the thumbnail. We're kind of leading to that. We haven't, obviously, at this point of recording of this episode, we have yet to actually play, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom, unless you're playing the league versions.
And you know what? You're right. You're right about that. We haven't played it, and I can tell you this right now. That game is going to have frame rate issues.
Oh, we already know it does.
Guaranteed.
We saw from the 10-minute gameplay footage it's frame rate issues. It's going to have frame rate issues.
We're talking about hardware limitations at this point for that, which I can handle that. The quality of this game, because I did look at some. I know some of this stuff. The quality of this game is going to be amazing. This is going to. This game's going to blow.
Did you look at leaks when you weren't supposed to, Drip? Did you look at the leaks?
I'm not talking about any of it.
You better not.
I am just saying, when this game comes out, it's going to blow people away. This game is going to absolutely blow people away. The scope of this game. It's so funny because I'm going back now, looking at all the people, all the haters telling me how it is DLC in the 2 videos I've made about it. And I'm just laughing because I know now. I know what's happening. And it will blow people away. This is going to be the Zelda game. This is going to be it. The quality is there. We were talking earlier about a Switch Pro or Switch 2. You and I both agree.
Yeah, we talked about that once or twice.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it before we hopped on here too. I mean, the time for a Switch Pro, I think everybody can finally come to grips with. Well, if you haven't at this point, you should. We've come and gone from that point to where a Switch Pro is something that's in the cards on the table. That's gone.
No, yeah, I agree.
It's Switch 2, probably late, end of this year announcement, next year, or maybe next year. I think you and I can agree I think you and I both agree on that, right? Next year, Switch 2 is
I,
probably something we'll see.
Here's what I will say. I say what we will see an announcement. I think we will see it in 2025, like in our hands.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be that long.
Yeah, no, I do. I think, and also if you really think about it, Drip, how long have we been talking about this? That 2 years is gonna fly by. It really is, especially with Tears of the Kingdom now. I mean, let's be honest. We're gonna get maybe even the Nintendo throws us a curveball. The next year is Metroid Prime 4 year, and we once again forget about the fact that we don't have a Switch Pro or anything.
Okay,
like
and that's
here's like an outline in my head that makes a lot of sense. This year, Tears of the Kingdom, 2023, 2024. They announce Metroid Prime 4, maybe in that February Direct, maybe later, and then they actually put it out around holiday. And at the same time, they go, by the way, you're gonna be able to play Metroid Prime 4 on our new Switch, and then reveal the new Switch. So like it's gonna be a dual release game.
But that's something we should definitely go into.
And then that'd be again, that's holiday 2024. That would mean 2025. We're playing Metroid Prime 4 in our hands on our new console or on the Switch. It's a dual release.
Okay,
that's an outline that would make a lot of sense to me.
I don't think that's crazy. I think we'll get a little bit earlier than that, but I don't think that's crazy.
Don't we always though? Just think about it. Don't we always think it's going to be earlier? We've been talking about this for how many years now? Don't we always think it's going to be? It's never a little early. It's always later.
I'm telling you, what month is it right now? May?
Yeah.
2 months. We're getting that Switch Lite OLED announcement, brother.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We always think we're getting something,
it's happening.
We always think we're getting something soon.
No,
it's always later.
Okay, but listen, we're getting off the rails here. Another thing that is very interesting about this whole thing is, we're wanting. Oh, we need a Switch 2. We need a Switch Pro, and I'm guilty. I am. I'm that Switch Pro guy. Let's fucking make it happen. I want it. Look at the way some of these games run on the Switch right now, though. We just got Metroid Prime remastered. Look at that game. That might be the best looking game on this. Like, it looks incredible. It runs incredible.
It is the best looking game on Switch. Name me one game that runs it's the combination of runs and looks. The visuals and the performance. Name me one game that has a better package than
I can't think of one right now anyway. But I mean,
Monster Hunter maybe was.
You can go back to the beginning though. The beginning of the Switch. And that's Retro Studios that did that. So that's kind of a Nintendo. I don't know. They work with Nintendo a lot. That's another one too. That is true.
The visuals,
Birdman,
the
Luigi's
visuals of
Mansion
Luigi's
3. It ran fine too.
But it ran at 30 though. There's double. You have literally double.
I don't remember.
I'm telling you, it ran at 30. Literally double the frame rate on Metroid.
All right. What? Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, it's 1080p 60.
That was a first year game, 1080 60, and it runs solid.
That's a great point, though. Not that I didn't consider it, but I mean, I kind of overlook it because of how old the game is at this point. But yeah, I mean, it's probably up there with one of the best looking games on Switch. Yeah. Still, one of the first and one of the oldest. Still. But I just think Metroid Prime, the detail Metroid Prime is just unreal.
And I know this is like a remaster, like an HD remaster.
Yeah.
But Skyward Sword HD.
Solid
60. Looks amazing.
Yeah. And now that game lacks in texture, because it's kind of holds very true. It's not a remaster, it's just an HD. So it doesn't actually kind of reformulate the textures like Prime did. So there's a disadvantage there for Skyward Sword HD, but you can't take away the performance of that game because again, we have to separate the performance and the visuals, right? So the performance of Skyward Sword is the same as Metroid Prime, and both of them are spectacular. It's the visuals that Metroid Prime still has over Skyward Sword. Visually, textures are stunning. It looks like a 2023 modern next-gen game running on the Switch. It's just that good. Good.
And that's the engine that they used for Metroid Prime Remastered is the engine that they had built to make Metroid Prime 4 too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to Metroid Prime 4 will probably look better if they can get it to run like that, especially on the same Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we are talking about first party games, but that's what I've been
Yes.
talking. I mean, the only instance I've talked about a third party game in this entire anything was Jedi Survivor, really, I think.
Yeah.
Talking about first party games. I'm talking about how they run, what they do, where they're at, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's first party stuff is what that's what we're talking about. I see in the chat here. Notice you're only talking about first party stuff.
That's the
But
point.
that's kind of the point. That's the point. Everyone else holds their own, third parties can put what they want to put where they want to put it, but it comes down to one thing. Two. Well, it comes down to one. It comes down to money. And how much money they want to put into a port of whatever game to the Switch, because it can be done. We've seen it. We've seen crazy games ported to the Switch that have no business being there whatsoever.
Yeah.
It depends on how much time you want to give somebody and how much money you want to put into it, but it can be done. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the people who are making their games for their
consoles.
systems.
Yep.
Nintendo's on top of their game, man. They know, and that's something else that I think you kind of you're on the side of the realism stuff. We're not there yet, and I'll let you touch on that a little bit more. And I'm with you, and I'm not, but
Yeah.
I do think one thing that you are right about, and absolutely 100% right about, is that just going with an art style that's the way. This is the way, for sure.
This is the way.
This is the way. Art style.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let
so
you
I've
go
had
ahead
this
with that.
opinion for a while now. I don't think it's any secret. I just maybe haven't talked about it that much. I'm a firm believer that even in today's day and age, with how good graphics have gotten, how realistic things have gotten, it's scary, honestly, how good we've gotten. As a overall package, everything considered, not just the parts that are the greatest. Because we tend to do that. We tend to look how great certain things are. Like, let's use Miles Morales, for example. We can take that game and look at it and go, just all the best parts, and go, oh my god, it's like real. I am living this world. I am flying around this city for realsies. But then you get in the ground, and the visuals don't change. The visuals are still stunning. But then you see the dumb freaking the CPUs, or what they call all the people around,
The NPCs.
NPCs, just making a good impression of them.
I mean, they still look like, and it's not like that in every single game. Like, there's better NPCs in other games than there are in other games. But yeah, it's not even that gets me, honestly. It's like facial textures, and they're getting way
facial textures,
better at it. Better at
the movements, actually tracking the face properly. Because a lot of these games, like Jedi, for another example, again coming back to that, they actually use people's faces, real people to track.
A lot of them do, but when you look at Cal in that game, he looks fantastic. But I saw Dude's a Monster walk up to this lady who was at this little shop thing, and she's like,
ragdolling everywhere, slapping her jaws around. It's like a puppet.
It's just weird. But some places do it better than others. I'm not gonna say it's like can't be done. Like, if you look at, God, there's some games that do it really, really, really well, and it's like, that's crazy. It looks real.
Yeah. In
game, I don't know. You're right, because a lot of people strive for that and miss the mark. And if you miss the mark with that, it's like, just go with an art style. Like, why?
Yeah,
why?
and again,
it's fine for some of the stuff. It's like Jedi Survivor. I mean, I guess they could have gone with an art style for those two games, but I mean, I believe they're going to bring Cal Kestis into live action stuff at some point. So they're going to use that actor.
This is not a game. This is not a game, but let's look at the animated series of Star Wars series that come out: Clone Wars, Bad Batch. I mean, it's an art. It's an art style. They didn't. It's realistic, but it's also an art style. Like, if you can make that art style into a game, now you're still going to suffer from NPC problems. That's never going to change. That's not the point. I'm not saying that fixes those problems. I'm saying that why are we striving for just the absolute best visuals? Like, try to make it look as real life as possible, where we could just be getting those visuals don't hold up. They don't hold up 5 years, let alone 10 years. That
is a big problem. If you look back at something early, even early on the PlayStation 4 or like Xbox One,
They
it
don't
doesn't
hold up. They don't hold up. Even if
they tried that stuff on like PlayStation 2, and you go look at that now, and it's like
it's a joke, yeah.
it's
But then
so
you look
bad.
at Skyward, then you look at Wind Waker from 2003 in
Yeah.
HD textures, and you're like, holy crap!
Oh
this
yeah,
is
Wind Waker
what a
HD,
fantastic game.
God. Yeah,
You
it looks
you
great.
you look at Skyward Sword
And I
HD,
hate to say it,
and you
I
go,
hate to
wow.
say it, but I mean, yeah, that looks great too. My favorite Zelda game
Twilight Princess.
is the one that looks the worst in
Yes.
HD because
And why
it was
is that,
going
Drip?
for a more realistic style. It was still way cartoony, but of the three, it looks the worst. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Still the better of the three games, but that's fine. It
Yeah.
does look the worst because they were going. You're right. It doesn't hold up. You're right. It doesn't, especially as we keep progressing and doing this. But that's the thing. That's the thing. These consoles that promised us 4K, like next gen. You know, this is the next gen. These systems don't hold. They're not strong enough to play what developers can actually do now. We saw this thing at E3. I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was an Unreal Engine 5, just like a preview thing, right? And I don't even know what game it was, but it was like a Lara Croft type girl, and she was going through this tomb, and there's like a bunch of mummies in there, and everything's breaking, and there's this and that, and she's sliding down. I don't remember it very well, but watching that, I don't know what it was running on, but I can tell you it wasn't a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Whatever it was, I mean, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen, and it was in-game footage. It was nuts.
Right.
I don't think whatever they were running that on is just a PC you could go build or buy. Like, it was nuts. But they were just trying to show what the engine, the new, Unreal Engine 5, what it can do. Like what we could be looking at. And I mean, maybe down the road at the end of this, when we get a PS5 Pro,
Soon,
or
probably.
the boosted versions of these, maybe. But you're not getting what they promised for $500.
No, actually, let me talk about this for a second, Jordan.
Yeah,
It goes
go.
right along what you just
I was
said.
teeing you up, brother. I'm teeing you up.
So we talked about this on the phone last time when we were talking about what we're going to talk about today, and what they promised for next gen gaming, that's all marketing. It's all just for marketing. Every bit of it's for marketing. Next gen's purpose is truly to play last gen's games in a fantastic way.
In a way better. Yeah, it's true. Honestly.
Because then now these current gens, Jedi Fallen Order, for example, on PS5, runs like crap. After the performance patches, Survivor runs like crap. But after they fix it with these performance patches in a few months, it'll probably look a lot better. But once we get to the PS5 Pro, or more accurately, PS5 6, that thing's gonna sing. That thing's gonna sing.
Not PlayStation 5 6.
Sorry,
We're not
did I say
56.
that?
We're not that far. Calm down.
Didn't mean that. So I'm getting excited talking about it, but I feel like I'm right about that. It's just like these next gen consoles, they're just to play last gens in a fantastic way.
I mean, that is an opinion, but I don't think you're far off, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think you're far off because think about the PlayStation 4 games and the PlayStation 5 versions of them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man got remastered for the PS5. Looks insane. Not that it didn't already look really great.
Yeah.
Looks insane. It's insane.
Yeah, we can actually bring this back to Nintendo too, because check this out. All these remakes, HDs, ports for Nintendo right now. Prime,
dude,
Skyward
Mario,
Sword. It's the
Mario
next
Kart
gen.
8.
Mario Kart 8. The next gen Nintendo Switch is just a perfect way to play Metroid Prime.
Mario Kart 8's that's a 720 handheld, 1080p.
Yeah.
They hold it and they run 60, right?
Yes.
Both? Okay. Did it do that on the Wii U?
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
It did.
Okay. Well,
it did. The Wii U wasn't as good. The Wii U was it wasn't as good. There was more issues with it, less consistent frame rates overall, I believe. I did not play it on there. Actually, I did with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law on Wii U?
Yeah, Wii U.
Oh, funny. My brother-in-law had a Wii U, and we played Mario. I actually played lots of Mario Kart back when the Wii U was new.
Wii U version was 720 60. Okay.
Yeah, 720. Yeah, 720, not 1080.
Thank you, Birdman, in the chat.
And the Switch is thank you, Birdman. And and on the Switch it's 1080 60. So, or was it 920? Isn't it like they cheat a little bit? It's not quite 1080, I think.
It's up there, man. Have you
it-
played
it's-
it on a big nice TV? Like, it looks incredible.
I used to have a big, nice TV. And yes, it was. My TV now sucks, but
Like, the one
used to.
down here,
Yeah, your TV, yeah.
it looks great. Even the one up in my living room, I was playing with the kids the other day, and it's like, God bless, this looks good.
Yeah, my
Looks
freaking
so
4K TV.
good.
My 4K TV, the week before Christmas goes done. It's
Yeah.
like, come
Well,
on. It's a beautiful
very sorry that happened to
65-inch Samsung. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was a wonderful gift from Abby's uncle, and it was just crapped out.
Yeah.
Well, we had it was great, but yeah.
I mean,
No.
it's kind of interesting too. We had this conversation before. Like, look at, and it is the two. It's Sony and Nintendo. You know, Japanese companies.
Yep.
I mean, Sony's basically that is right? PlayStation is a Japanese company.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So Sony
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Microsoft is not.
No, that is Microsoft in California or Seattle. It's Seattle,
I don't know.
somewhere up there.
I mean, yeah, we have a
Pacific
Nintendo
Northwest.
of America, but they don't.
No, I believe Microsoft is from the Pacific Northwest. I'm not. Don't quote
Okay.
me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, just look at just the developers and the two. Like, it's night and day right now. Xbox can't hold a candle as far as developing games and getting them out to either one of the other two.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Nintendo is just doing it. You know, when you really look at just the entire landscape of things, and we're kind of going back to what I said earlier, but I'm guilty of this. I'm so guilty of this. Oh, we need a Switch Pro. We need a Switch 2. Do we? Like, do we really?
Yeah, and again, let's look at Tears of the Kingdom. Kind of a big reason why probably a lot of you are here. Tears of the Kingdom is going to prove exactly why Nintendo still is dominating gaming.
I can tell you for sure that it's going to.
It's going to blow our minds. The fact that Breath of the Wild did what it did
right now.
Hold on, Drew. But the fact that Breath of the
Go
Wild did what it did on the Switch as it stood at such a small file size on a tablet, and then this Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be just as good in terms of performance. I feel like it's gonna be very similar because Breath of the Wild has its issues, and
it does have its issues. Yeah.
Hopefully, Tears of the Kingdom is not as many issues as that. Hopefully it's less, but we can't really count on that, right? I think we can probably count on a little bit more issues.
There's going to be issues, but we're not talking about Pokemon here. They'll be fixed.
Yes.
They'll be fixed.
Yeah. It's Tears of the Kingdom is going to blow us away, and that's the main reason, inspiration for all this. It's going to blow us away. You're going to look at if we get to the Korok Forest, it's going to be below frame rate again, and you're not going to care because you're going to be flying around your airships.
I can tell you this right now.
Building your rafts.
Just knowing what I know about
dungeons,
this game,
maybe.
I will not say a word about any of it, but just knowing what I know about this game, there is not a game coming out this year that can hold a candle to this game as far as game of the year. Like, this is it. This is it. And I don't care. You can talk about, whatever, Sony, PlayStation, Microsoft, Xbox, this game, that game, whoever. I don't care. I'm telling you right now, this is your game of the year, and it will not even be a discussion.
Can we talk about this before we get off here? It's going to be game of the year. It's going to win so many awards. It's going to win.
Yeah. I mean,
it's going to rake the floor with all.
I'm telling you,
it's going to get sound design. It's going to get sound design. The music. It's going to get sound design for in-game music and stuff. It'll get the soundtrack awards. It'll get. It won't get into the performance stuff, whatever is involved in that. It maybe because Breath of the Wild certainly didn't win like any of the because the story wasn't that great. Breath of the Wild, there wasn't too much going on story-wise, so it didn't win any of those kinds of awards. This game might win some of those kinds of awards because we assume it's going hard with the story, and the voice acting and everything might be top notch in this game. If they cheaped out on that, I'll be very upset. If they suck and the voice actors, I don't think they will, but like some of those voice actors in Breath of the Wild were questionable. I feel like. I watched the whole video of all the memories again. I mean, like the guy who played King Rome was, I don't know, that I gotta be honest, that just was not that good. He wasn't that good. I believe he was changed in Hyrule Warriors.
Was he?
I believe so.
I don't even know.
I believe
Couldn't
so.
even tell you. Don't even remember.
I don't spit facts. I spit what I think I know. And sometimes it's right. And sometimes it's not.
He only had that first, like that. It's just that one cutscene in Breath of the Wild, right? In the beginning, once you get up there and actually have like the conversation with him, it's actually the voice actor.
No, he's in a memory too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Zelda, I'm very disappointed with you. Stop playing with the Sheikah slates. Stop tingling with the Sheikah slates and be good. Be better. Be gooder. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I think this is a good place to kind of wrap this up. I think we kind of went on this enough. Chat, if you're in the chat, don't worry, we'll see. There are lots of comments tonight. We will go over your comments in just a second here. So stick around if you're hanging out in the live stream. If you guys are listening or watching this podcast on YouTube or on Spotify or Apple, we appreciate you guys. We'll be back next week for sure. The last couple of weeks, we've had 2 videos come out, or 2 podcasts come out, 2 weeks in a row. I don't think we have any plans of doing another extra one next week, but maybe. Because next week is Tears of the Kingdom week. I could say the week after next for sure we'll have a couple.
And we're gonna have some guests. We got some guests lined up. Secret guests.
We have someone who's never been on the podcast before. Very exciting.
Yes.
Gonna be probably a instant favorite with the crowd. I feel like I don't think any of you guys are gonna be lying.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just give you this little hint. He's a little familiar too. Not that he's never not been on the podcast, but he's definitely Sorry, I'm not going to give him not going to give their gender away, but
you already did. You've done that.
Shut up. They are familiar with the audience, especially Drips if you've been around for a bit. So chat, live stream, stick around. Don't go anywhere. You guys listening on audio platforms. We will see you guys next week. Happy Tears of the Kingdom week, and also may the 4th be with you.
Goodbye.
My button didn't work. Goodbye. It's not that it didn't work. I pressed the wrong one. I was trying to play it off. Chat. Everybody.
All right, hang on. Rizky. Spider-Man 2, maybe. Starfield, we'll have to wait and see on that one. I don't think Final Fantasy, I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy 16. It's possible. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I don't know, man. Tears of the Kingdom is going to be This ain't Breath of the Wild. I'll tell you that. This ain't Breath of the Wild.
What is it? Tears of the Kingdom? Are we getting some Tears of the Kingdom hate in there?
Just somebody thinks that it won't win Game of the Year.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry to rip you to shreds here.
NASCAR
Ritsky.
23.
You're wrong about that.
There's not going to be a NASCAR 23, Adam.
No?
Oh man, that's that. Oh no, there is some motorsport games. Is NASCAR is about to sue the shit out of them. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah, they're not happy with any of the games that have been released, and they just keep re-releasing like.
Oh, like you talked about in your video?
Yeah, like how NASCAR Rivals is a new game.
Yeah,
it's
that's funny how NASCAR you brought that up in your video, and you not only nailed
NASCAR
it.
Heat reskin, basically.
NASCAR's not happy with it.
No, NASCAR's fucking pissed from what I hear. There's gonna be all kinds of shit going on with that.
Wow,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Won't see it. The problem is though, there's a contract there, and unless they can prove that it's breach of contract before, they're gonna have to wait till the contract's up to even give it to somebody else to start making NASCAR games again. So it's gonna be years before we even see another NASCAR game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully when they come back, it's coming strong. You know.
Yeah, because it hasn't been that great.
No, it's actually I'm happy to know that the NASCAR notices this and cares about that.
Well, dude, the old games back in the day, man, they were awesome. They were good.
Yeah.
I mean, go look at a game like a racing game of a series. Go look at like the F1 series. It's hard to play, but it decimates NASCAR and anything motorsport games doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna read some of these. We've got so many messages. If you guys, there was a message from like way earlier on. You guys want us to read?
Everybody's pissed at us.
Go ahead and say it again. Even if it's a negative thing about us, I don't care.
It's okay. It's okay.
We can take it.
Bring it. Bring it.
Bring it. Because during the actual recording, if you guys are relatively new as well, that's like our recording session. After this is now the after show. We read comments now. During the recording session, we don't really read the comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here tonight too. Thank you guys for all showing up.
I guess my thumbnail was better than I gave it credit for.
It's thinned out a little bit now, but yeah, I mean, it was hopping in here for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, we got some broken up comments here. Prime
There's
4.
a reason why Super Mario Odyssey 2 hasn't released on the current Switch. Mark my words, that game is releasing on Switch 2. Jack, good to see you.
What's
Hope
up, Jack?
you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that we don't see Mario Odyssey 2 this year. I mean, we're coming up on, nobody's going to E3. E3's dead, but
We're not getting.
I mean,
Mario Odyssey
we're
2
going
this
to
year.
have summer announcements. I mean, listen, think about this, dude. I know you're saying, oh, no.
An announcement or the game?
We
Say
can
we're
still
gonna
get it this year, holiday.
Are you crazy?
No.
Don't you think they
Why
need to promote this game just like Tears of the Kingdom?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it's done and they can promote it for, what, 6-8 months hard? Like, it's Mario. It's gonna
That
fucking
would
sell.
you said this year. It is already the 5th month of the year. They'd have to announce that shit next month. Are you insane? You think
Yeah,
we're getting
June.
an announcement next month?
Wait, no. June, July,
Drip,
August,
I wish you would to hear what you say
December,
sometimes.
January. No, dude, that's June. Okay, let's say it's June. It's announced, right?
You think we're getting a
June.
Mario game in June? You making a statement here,
I
Samus Hunter?
do not think we're getting a Mario game released in June. No.
No, an
I'm saying
announcement.
we could totally hear about one. Why?
No,
Why not?
Because we've thought about this, but they're done for the Switch. They're not releasing big games on Switch anymore. We'll
Are
get
they?
little games.
Are they not? What are we
If
doing?
they
Okay,
are,
what
if
are we
they-
doing for the rest of the year then? We're just not doing anything.
There'll be a Pokemon something or other. I think we can bank on that something or other. Something or other.
Okay, now hold on. Now think about this. Now hold on. We got June,
Felix is up.
July, August, September, October, November. Okay, so we have 7 months if they're announcing it in June. I want you to remember something because you might not. Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey were released the same year. They came out the same year. One came out in March and one came out in what? September? Might be wrong about that, but somewhere around there. It's been done before.
But it's the
It could
argument that
happen.
was made against me, and you're kind of you're using it against me now. Like, dude, it's a big game. Nintendo's not just gonna put it out there like that. 6 months.
Well, I mean, 7 months. 6 to 7 months is usually their runtime on big.
if they
marketing
were
pushes.
working on a Mario game already for the current hardware, don't you? And it'll be ready in 2023.
Go ahead
Don't you
and
think
finish.
Go
Go ahead.
Don't you think we've already would have heard about it?
No.
Especially with the Mario movie coming out just the last month.
Nope, I don't think we would have. Why would they do that when they are right in the heat of marketing Tears of the Kingdom? Why would they want to?
To market
put
their
something
movie.
out?
We had talked about this on the podcast.
I
we
am
agreed.
aware of that. I'm aware of that.
We agreed that they putting out a game would mark the movie.
It would, but
Movie.
it would also hurt Tears of the Kingdom possibly. I think they want all their focus
Not a,
right
not
there
a bad
right now.
not a bad point. I mean, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Not a
I'm
bad
saying
point.
no. You're right. I mean, I agree. The movie thing, yeah. Like, why isn't there a game? Totally get it. But I mean, think about it. We talked about this too. It's been 7 years, right? 7 years
Since
Odyssey, correct? 6 years? 7 years?
No, 6 years.
Okay,
Years.
6 years. It's taken them the same amount of time to develop Tears of the Kingdom. We're talking about Mario, not Zelda. We're not talking about some crazy ass physics engine with all.
Well, we
the
don't.
stuff.
But see, we don't know though. You can't say we don't know anything
You're
about
right.
Odyssey
It could.
2.
It could
It
be
pro-
something crazy.
I mean, listen.
Probably
it's
not.
probably
It's probably
not.
an Odyssey 1, 2, or I'm sorry, a Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2 situation.
Or it could be something completely different.
Or
the point
or
I'm
it's
trying
not
to
even
make.
a sequel. It's just a different
It's a
Mario
new-
game.
Yeah, I mean, how many times do they do sequels of Mario games besides like the original ones?
Mario 1, 2, 3, Galaxy 1 and 2.
Actually, I take that back. You're right. It's a
They
lot.
do it. It happens. But
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, never mind. I take that back.
I don't know. That's interesting to think about though. Because right now, that's kind of the thing we're all forgetting. We are all so focused on okay, it came out 10. Yo, Felix, what's up?
I said hi to him so long ago.
I don't think I did.
No, I did.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. Just saw that.
Yeah.
But think about it. Think about it. I mean, we have been so caught up on the Breath of the Wild stuff, or I'm sorry, the Tears of the Kingdom stuff. Like, there's going to be other games the rest of this year. There's gonna be something. They're not just gonna be like, okay, well, that's it, we're done. We'll just hang out. No, there's something else. I wonder what it is. Everyone stopped talking about that because we're all so hyped for Tears of the Kingdom, which is totally fair. I mean,
yeah,
totally fair. Because I honestly, at this point, I could give a fuck less what the next game is after that. I mean, I will care later. Right now, I don't. But
yeah,
I mean, could it be a Mario game?
Hey, we have a special guest right now.
I see an arm.
You do see an arm. They are trying to come in. Like, oh god, that was loud. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, it wasn't loud over here.
Hello.
Hello.
Put your headphones on.
What's up, Abby?
Test 1, 2, 3. How we sound? Too loud? Too soft?
That's fine.
Okay. Hi.
Can you hear me
Hi.
now, Abby?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I said, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm fantastic. Fantastic.
Shake
Glad
it
to have you
on.
on the podcast.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
How's your week been? Tell me all about it.
It's been rough.
All right, it's been one of
But
those
it's
weeks.
okay.
She's about 2.5 weeks from the end of the school year, so you tell me how it's going, Drip.
Oh, yeah, everybody's
That's
ready to get out of there. I'm sure it's just
But
the entire school, kids,
Yeah.
teachers, everybody.
We're all
like,
done.
God, fuck this."
but the reason I came by is I text Geeb.
I don't know who Gabe is.
Yeah, I
Geebriel.
don't know who he is either.
Geebriel.
And I thought, because I did it for my kids today, because today was J Day in our ABC Countdown, Joke Day. And it is also May the 4th.
It is.
So I have some Star Wars jokes
Yes.
to
I should
share
probably. I
with
need
the
Star.
class.
I need Star Wars lo-fi.
Yes, you do. Oh,
I
my
even have
God.
on-
What a
hold on.
surprise. I'm so happy. I am so
I
happy.
have on my May the 4th shirt. I have on my Leia space buns.
Oh, man. I should have worn mine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look for some Star Wars lo-fi.
All right.
I don't.
Oh, my God. Star Wars jokes.
They're pretty great. I picked
sure
out
they
like
are.
my top favorites. There's 20 of them in total, so I just picked out some of my faves.
Are we getting like a top 10?
Let me count how many there are.
Just
Jeebs.
counting, literally.
7,
Yes.
8, 9, 10.
This
Oh my
is a-
God, it's exactly 10.
See? Okay, dude. This is a video. This is a video. We can totally release this as a video.
Oh, maybe I
Star Wars
shouldn't put.
jokes.
Maybe I shouldn't put music over it. Then we should be silent. Then.
Just make it quiet. Just make it quiet music.
I can't.
That way, if
well,
we need to
I
put
can't
something
like.
over it,
Fi-
we
I don't.
can.
I can't like find a reliable playlist anyway. Just start singing, Drip.
No.
Yeah, there's no Star Wars.
All right.
Sorry, not that I can find it.
Fappy, hello.
Fapster Ray, hold on, man. I was
He's
gonna
working. He wishes he could chat more, but he's working.
Go. Hey, thanks, Fappy, man. Thanks for coming.
Bummer. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
God, I'm
I've
so
saved
excited.
the best ones for last.
Wait, so what do we? I need if we're doing a video on this, I need to like intro it properly.
Okay,
What
well,
do-
yeah, intro.
Oh my God.
We can try. I mean, if it doesn't work out for a video, it doesn't work out. But we might as well try.
we have to give it a chance though. So
Yeah.
like, what,
Should I,
what are we doing?
Should I like
We're doing jokes.
Yeah, Star Wars jokes.
Okay.
May the
With Mrs.
4th, Star
Jeeb.
Wars jokes.
Let me just say something real fast. I'm gonna take off the after show sign. May the 4th be with you, everybody. We're doing Star Wars jokes. Why? I don't know.
Why
Why not?
Because it's fun. All right, Miss G, give us something.
All right.
I'm excited.
How do Ewoks contact each other?
I don't know.
Through Ewokey talkies.
I
I'm not impressed.
am.
How does a Wookiee eat his food?
I don't know.
He chewies it.
All right, I like that one. I like that one. Good.
What does
Oh.
old Darth Vader use to get around?
Wait, don't. Let me think about this. Give
Okay,
me a
thanks.
second to think. Old Darth Vader used
What
to get
does
around?
old Darth Vader use to get around?
His lightsaber.
No,
I don't know what.
I don't know.
a Skywalker.
Boo!
Oh, that's good. No, that's good. I like it. I like it.
Okay, these are like my favorites. There's 7 of them that I was like, these are golden. So here we go.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Those ones were the bad ones?
No,
Oh.
the other 10 were in the bag.
I want to reiterate that these jokes were made for kindergartners. Move on.
No, they
Or
were
keep
they were
moving
made
on.
for lunch boxes.
These are Star
Okay.
Wars dad jokes, is what they are.
It's amazing.
Base-
They're Star
basically.
Wars dad
All right, here we
That's
go.
how we should have introduced that one. All right.
What kind of car does a Jedi Master drive? Don't look at the
I was
answers.
trying to look. He drives a speeder.
A Toyota.
Ah.
Yes.
Me like a joke, I
Obviously.
think.
God, that's
What is-
so obvious.
What is
Okay, go ahead.
Jabba's favorite restaurant?
Pizza Hut. Come on.
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza
Of
the Hut.
course.
Yeah.
Of course. Come on.
What is Han Solo's favorite bird?
I don't know.
A Millennium Falcon.
Oh, wasn't
Duh.
thinking that, but yeah, duh.
All right, these are my top like 4. These were my favorites.
Okay, all right.
What does Luke's sister do when she's tired?
Lay around.
She lay us down. All right, here we go. Top
Oh,
3. Top
That's
3.
good.
Where does Darth Sidious like to shop?
I don't know.
I'm always so bad with these. I don't know.
At Darth Maul.
Oh, God. So obvious.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
What do you call Chewbacca when he has chocolate in his fur?
What do you call Chewbacca when he has chocolate in his fur? You making me crazy.
That was stupid. No. A
It
chocolate
was
chip
kind of dumb.
Wookie.
so- Chocolate.
A chocolate chip Wookie.
That's a good one too. I like that
And
one
this
too.
one,
Laughing
I
too
feel like this one just sums it up real nice. What do you call 2 sons fighting each other?
I
Star
know.
Killer?
I know.
What is it?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Star Wars.
Those were your favorites?
Well, I felt like the Star Wars one was a good wrap up. But
Yeah, it's a good wrap up.
the chocolate chip Wookie was my favorite.
Chocolate chip Wookie.
Chocolate chip Wookie.
Can I talk? I'm so dehydrated. My mouth is like.
I have a
please feed me
whole
water.
baggie full of them.
Yeah.
So if you ever need more Star Wars jokes, you know who to call.
I'm calling. I want them
Miss
all.
Geeb, thank you so much for giving us all these Star Wars jokes, and may the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. And remember, tomorrow it's Revenge of the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I'm
That
ready
is
for
true.
it.
What are we gonna do for Revenge of the 5th?
I don't know.
Okay.
Chop somebody in half.
Yeah.
Leave them,
Yeah.
leave them laying on a beach by a bunch of lava.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. How's that rocket pop beer? It's pretty good, man. It's not bad, honestly. Not terrible.
What
Not the best Claw I've had, but it's not terrible by any means. It's very good.
Mega Boy?
Wait, hold on. What's Jar Jar Binks' favorite meal?
I don't know. I'm bad.
Mega
don't
Boy
either, I'm
had
waiting.
one too.
Oh, yeah,
What
what-
did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K?
What on?
Miso soup.
Miso soup.
Miso soup.
That's
That's
a
good.
one. All right,
That's-
Mega, what is it? What did
What's
Yoda
yours,
say
Mega?
when he saw himself in 4K? HDMI.
Oh my God. We had to have multiple discussions today about how Yoda and Baby Yoda, Grogu, are 2 different.
Oh, you
Being.
should
Yeah,
get
they're
us- you
not
should
the
get us
same
our-
people.
Our babies. Oh,
Oh,
babies.
okay.
Yeah, we have babies. You have babies too, Drip. You have an expensive
What?
baby. Not
Wait, what?
those babies. The Star Wars babies. You can actually see the one in the corner on my screen here. No, I can barely hear you, or the stream can't hear you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
not
tell us when
getting-
you come back over.
I'm not getting mine.
Oh yeah, yours is also expensive. I'll
Do
take
you want me to get it? It's right there.
No, you don't have to.
You know,
I mean, if we're showing off Star Wars stuff, I'd love to just go get my Lego collection. Start bringing that in piece by piece.
I got my porgy.
Oh, the Porg. Oh, hello. Hello there.
Hello there. Grab my finger.
the porg even talks.
All right, I'm
does talk.
lonely here. Hang on.
Okay, go get your stuff. Where's the porgs? Where is
Or
it?
did we not get the sound thing in?
No, we did not. 'Cause
Oh,
remember how
that's
bad
right.
it sounded?
Yeah, it sounded weird.
It was very weird.
Actually, isn't the porg sound in the toothless dragon? I think we did that
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
Why would we not put it in this one?
because it sounded like Nick. Another one looks like Nick.
Okay. I like my porg. Hey, there's your baby. Your baby is looks like he's got blush on.
Yeah, and
A little bit of rouge.
it's weird because like the camera makes it look like it's really dark, but it's not
Yeah.
actually this dark.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I have a picture holding said child.
Yeah, he's all right. He's good, dude.
May the 4th be with everybody. Happy Star Wars
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
Zelda's next week. It can't get any better right now. Life's good. The winner got what was that guy's name? Started with W.
Our good friend from Sweden.
That's right.
Woo!
Wins the thing. You make sure you reach out to me on Twitter. I'm debating whether I should reach out to them or not. Should I do that? Or should I let them reach out to me?
Mega, what you just sent me is
What did Mega send you?
it's not quite appropriate. It's hilarious, but
Mega, you
we're not going to talk about it live.
You
It's
dirty
not, no,
dog.
it's not like inappropriate, but it's not appropriate.
Thank you, Mega Boy. Is that person in the chat, Mega Boy? Is that why you're adding them? Are they actually here? I not see them. I love this pork, by the way. It's so soft and lovely. It's the only good thing to come out of the sequence.
Oh, he sent it to you too.
What, the joke?
It's not. Yeah.
Or
It's not
a
really.
joke? Let's see. I mean, me like it.
Oh my God.
me happy. Me so happy.
Like I said.
Listen, OG. Like I said, OG. I met young Carrie Fisher. Let me tell you something. Not normally my kind of my type. Like I typically, she is short and brunette, which are my types. But I also enjoy like thick. You know, thick women. Thick women. You know, like that one. So Carrie Fisher does not hit that mark, but for some reason, still very nice.
She's Princess
She's very
Leia,
pretty.
dude.
Princess Leia. Oh my God.
She's Princess Leia. She's everyone's type.
She makes me feel.
And I feel like her personality just like put her over the edge too.
yeah, like a badass
Yeah.
girl. Not
Dude,
I'm a
she's-
princess. Help me.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I
she's-
just mean Carrie Fisher in general
yeah,
too.
Carrie Fisher as like a
Yeah,
human
Yeah.
is a badass.
it's hilarious. Well, rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's so crazy that she passed. I remember when there was such big news right around the sequels were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, I think, right?
The last one, yeah, it was right before the last
Yeah.
one dropped. Yeah.
All right, y'all. This has been fun, but I need to go start to get ready for bed.
Yeah, I mean,
Hashtag teacher life.
Have
It's time.
fun. Have fun,
Time.
friends.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Mrs. G.
Bye.
Bye.
see ya.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. With your T-shirt, no one can see.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
Am I
This is you.
leaving him here?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna keep holding this one.
Put him in the screen here.
You remember that one time we were streaming, you and I, very early on, and I left my Baby Yoda on screen while I was like going to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, that was
That was a long time ago.
a long time ago. Yeah.
3 years ago. Look at his little fuzzy head. I love his little fuzzy head. Your guy.
Oh yeah, he's got.
This guy. This is the cheap one. This is the like the $14.99 one. You know. His butt is.
G played my
flat.
games. Are you serious? He
This-
plays more
I'm
games
a
than
fan.
I do.
Yo, listen. So actually, we'll play a game real fast. Speaking of Mrs. Geeb, you guys want to see Mrs. Geeb's games that she played before she met me? Here, let me go get her games. They're right over here.
I already know what they are. I know what they are. I know at least one of them is Nintendogs. 100%. There's Animal Crossings in there. There's definitely Nintendogs. I don't know what else, but I know those ones are for sure in there.
So I actually grabbed some of the ones that I
I
consider.
see it on top right there.
So some of the ones I grabbed here, these are the ones I consider the better ones of her collection. So these are the better ones of her collection. Look, I need to move this baby. He's top heavy. He's gonna fall. All right, we got the Nintendogs. Yeah, you called
That's
it.
exactly. I said that.
This is the Lab and Friends Nintendogs. There's that one. We got Nintendogs. She has all the Nintendogs for DS, every single one. This is the Dalmatian one.
That's limited edition right there too.
It is limited edition. Brain Age, not a bad one.
Nice.
Brain Age.
Teach yourself.
Now we're going to transition into the ones that are questionable. Cake Mama.
Okay.
They still make those games. Nobody buys them, I don't think.
Cooking Mama, I think, is the one on the Switch.
Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, same idea. Dogs.
Just dogs with a Z.
Just dogs, not Nintendogs. And she
Just
had
dogs.
she had all the
Okay.
Nintendogs. So if you have a girl who wants to play Nintendogs but has
and
all
you
the
ran
Nintendogs,
out. You ran out of content. You go
What
to
do you-
just the dogs.
yeah.
What is that? No
That is-
freaking way.
Jonas Brothers video game for the DS.
There's a game. It's got to be amazing.
It's in my hands. It's original.
No way. No way.
And is there any? There's one called Babies back there. There's one called Babies. There's one called Animal Doctor, and then there's
Oh, that
one
sounds
called
fun.
Wedding Designer, all from the same franchise.
Oh, okay.
Imagine Wedding Designer, Babies.
Cool.
Imagine Babies. Imagine what was the other one I said?
So what do you do
Animal
in
Doctor.
babies? What do you do?
I have not played them. I could not
Do you
tell
like
you.
dress them? Do you like feed them? Take care of them?
I think basically, yeah. It's kind of like virtual parenting.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I've
thing.
already done that. I don't want to do that in a game.
Well, we're talking.
I did it in real life.
So these are
3
the games
times.
that
I'm
Mrs. G
good.
played.
I am good on that. Thank
Those
you.
are the games she played, when she was younger, and like the last video game she played before she met me. And now she plays stuff like Zelda and Zelda. She still plays Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm like, oh, man.
There's nothing wrong with that. She
Uh,
plays
she d-
Fortnite with
oh,
me all the time.
She does have.
She plays good games.
I didn't
She
show
plays
you here.
Fortnite.
She did have the original Animal Crossing. She did play. I didn't show you that, but she does have that.
Oh
original.
yeah.
The Wild Worlds, I think, is what it's called. And then, but she plays, Animal Crossing, the current game on the Switch.
Fortnite.
She plays Fortnite now. I mean, not that I'm like too proud of that one, but she definitely plays that.
Hey, at least I have somebody else to play with. I mean,
The point is, her taste in games have risen significantly since my
yeah.
introduction into her life.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
I'm listening to Blink 182 greatest hits right now.
Jeeb can't make fun of Mrs. Jeeb when he is pumped on Duck Dynasty. Where is that game? Do you still have that?
Yep, it's in the gear closet.
That's
in one
funny.
in one of the bins. It's
Yeah.
definitely still here. 100%.
You got to plant that on me when I'm not looking.
I want to keep it forever, man. I may get it like framed.
That'd be
I
good.
mean, not only is it hilarious, the story is hilarious. Which
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can tell it here. There's probably people here who don't know that story.
Probably.
You guys
Yeah, I
ever
mean,
played these games on
basically, I
stream?
thought it was Duck Hunt, was by mistake. So I got to think it was Duck Hunt. Turned it on. I'm like, this does not look like any Duck Hunt game I've ever played. And it was Duck Dynasty, and the TV show, for the 3DS. So I gave it to Drip. Forcefully.
No, he didn't give it to me. He hid it in my house when he left.
That's exactly
I
what
found
I did.
it. I found it when I was cleaning, like 2 days later. Like, why is this here? Why?
Yeah. It's yours now.
He hid it behind something over there by the TV.
I'm like,
Son
he
of a
won't. He won't notice this.
bulldog, you.
He won't notice this for at least 2 weeks.
It was a couple days because I was clean. I was over there dusting stuff, and I like put the little
Yeah.
duster behind it, and something fell over. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I think you guys need to play these games on stream. These are all DS games, Fappy. We can't actually play these unless you emulate them, which I don't have the.
Are you
No-
excited
know
about
how
Street
yet.
Fighter 6? I will probably buy Street Fighter 6 and play it. I don't think I'm like super excited about it though. I am interested in play a new Street Fighter game because I'm going to be honest with you. The last Street Fighter game that I've played to this day, right now, as we sit here, is Street Fighter 2. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested.
Yeah.
I fell out of fighting games really hard. I tried. I mean, the new Mortal Kombat, I got that, but I got it on the Switch, which was a mistake because, boy, it ran okay. It just looked dookie. It did run actually decent though.
Yeah. Were you cleaning or deep cleaning?
I was just cleaning. It was just regular cleaning. Well, I don't know. I was dusting, so I don't dust that often. I should probably dust more, honestly.
Guys, if you have not already pressed the like button on the stream, please do so. We would appreciate that a ton before we start heading out of here.
Yeah. Anybody wants to play Fortnite, meet me in Discord.
You know what, dude? I kind of want to. That sounds like a good idea. I think I want to play Fortnite with you. I got your video done today. I could do some more work on the podcast channel tomorrow, but as far as like required time things to do, I don't have any this week after your video. So I want to start the weekend early, man. I mean, I'll get some work done tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to make a YouTube short or two for sure. But yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's start the weekend early.
The power of the dark
So
side of the
we'll be
Force.
hanging out in Drip's Discord playing some Fortnite. You guys wanna
Yes,
be
and
around?
I'll turn Blink-182 on so everybody can hear it. It'd be great.
All the small things, blah blah.
Where are you?
She look.
And I'm so
what are the words to
sorry.
that song? All the small things. I'm gonna sing right now. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. That's the song. Thank you. We're great. Thank you. If only you could super chat to thank us. Have fun Fortnite. I'm watching Steph. Oh, Mega, I'm gonna turn that on the side. I'm gonna turn that on, Mega. Go, Chef. I'm rooting for
It's
Steph.
trash night.
Steph
Yes,
Curry.
thank you. It is trash night. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank you.
This is I love this. I can't tell you how soft and lovely this is. We just kept, it's like preserved perfectly since the day we got it, just sitting up top of my speakers back there. So nice. Oh, Tunic's on sale. 24 bucks.
God, I own it in like 3 different places.
Warrior 64 tweeting it.
Oh shit! Can you hear my game?
I don't think
Nope, I got it down.
so.
Here you go.
Oh, I can hear it all right. What was that?
I don't know. It's a Fortnite song or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting in here.
I should probably open my game. I'm going to have a 14,000 gigabyte update to do before we get started. That's the thing about Fortnite, man. In modern games, it's just like every time you open a game up, after a couple weeks, it's like, okay, here's many gigabytes of updates. I don't know what I would do with my new internet. My last internet that I had,
Played this morning, so
the last internet that we had, I thought it was fine, but apparently modern standards, it was terrible because the new internet now is like one of the slower speeds they offer, and it's
but
like
way better still.
but way better than the old internet.
Yikes! I don't even want to know what you were on before that.
I think like 3 or 5 megs, download upload. So I'm like, it was not very much at all. I think now it's like the speeds are supposed to be like 600 or something. That's like the max speeds we get. It goes over that sometimes, and sometimes it barely hits the mark. But it's still way faster than the old stuff. Uploading and download videos and stuff is just like our game downloads happen way faster. Drip, I think we should call, bro.
Yeah, it's time. The after show's over.
Yeah.
I've been done for 10 minutes.
Do you want to sing Blink-182 on the way out?
I've sang enough, I think, tonight.
You sure? Okay, fine. Okay. Guys,
Say it ain't so.
I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home.